I don't know how to start this video, so let me just start by naming some games here. Atelier Ryza 3, Fire Emblem Engage, The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom, The Legend of Heroes Trails into Reverie, Final Fantasy 16, Theater Rhythm Final Bar Line, Master Detective Archives Rain Code. These are just a small handful of games that I've gotten. Oh, let's also name Metroid Prime Remaster. But these are just a small handful of games that I got for 2023, and let me tell you, I almost rarely ever buy games day one or anything like that. Now, some of these, like Fire Emblem, I did get sales on them and got them kind of later on, but a lot of these I got day one because, yeah, they were games I was really hyped for, and all of them, like, either met my expectations or exceeded them. And now, let me list a few other games out there. Dead Space Remake, Resident Evil 4 Remake, Pikmin 4, Diablo 4, Baldur's Gate 3, Armored Core 6, Hogwarts Legacy. That's just a small handful of games that I still need to get, and there's many, many more that I haven't even listed. Some, kind of downloadable titles or ones that would get physical releases later on. Like right now, I'm playing Sea of Stars, which, oh, that game is amazing. I absolutely love it, but just want to do this little video, little discussion to just say how ridiculous 2023 has been for video games, which, it's kind of about time because, while these games still haven't really pushed a lot of, like, the PS5 or Xbox Series X hardware, where these games haven't really pushed that hardware to its limits, still we're getting high quality, amazing games. Just seems like each week something big is coming out, and let's not forget the biggest game coming very, very soon in Starfield, which I don't care what reviewers are saying or what the public is saying before even playing it, which I always find silly. It's just kind of like, now I'm kind of staying away a lot from Twitter, only going on there every now and then, and other sites, because, man, people want that game to fail, which I never understood that concept anyways with people, and kind of wanting things to fail, but, it's just like, I'm going to be playing that very soon. And then, let's not forget, we also just had a Nintendo Direct on Super Mario Wonder, which that game looks like it's going to be, wonderful. Like, so that's going to be an October release. Let's not forget about Super Mario RPG Remake. There's Detective Pikachu 2 coming, like, October 6th, and Dragon Quest Monsters Dark Prince is coming in December, and it's just like, oh, and Sonic Superstars too. Like, it's just, there's no way you can keep up with every single game. It is unbelievable how many amazing titles are coming out, right? Because that's the thing, is like, like I said, I almost never buy games day one or whatever, but 2023 is so hard to resist, especially when you got sites like Video Games Plus, where you can do, like, payment options and everything like that, where have to be careful with that, because, yeah, I've definitely bought a few too many things doing that this year, but it's just so hard not to, right? And I'm, like, I just named a few. I also forgot to mention Octopath Traveler 2. I do want to get that at some point, even though I didn't really get into the first Octopath Traveler. I hear a lot of great things about the second, so you know, if I find a good sale on that, I definitely want to jump in, but this has to be the greatest year in video games since probably 2018, right? Because 2017 and 2018 were amazing years, and you know, last year was pretty solid too, because, you know, you got like Elden Ring, and I really enjoyed Star Ocean: The Divine Force. Or did that come out last year? I think it did. Either last year or 2021, but I think it was last year. And, you know, Sonic Frontiers I really loved last year, right? So there's yeah, like, it's so hard to keep up because, yeah, like, it's been a long time since, because we had years like this where there's never been a gap without some big game for someone to enjoy, right? Like, I think you know, because, you know, quietly for any shooter fans and all that, there's always going to be a Call of Duty, right? And everything, but just the amount of games, especially RPGs, I've noticed, like, man, there's been amazing RPGs out there, right? Where, yeah, and not to mention also surprise hits early on in the year with Hi-Fi Rush. I love that game so much, and it's just I don't know how I'm going to get through this. Like, I want to play Zelda Tears of the Kingdom, and it's like I want to get through a few other games. I want to play like some older games too, and it's just, man. And you know, you have Diablo 4 and Baldur's Gate 3. I definitely want Baldur's Gate 3. I can hold off on Diablo 4, but yeah, just I'm kind of more waiting on Baldur's Gate just because there's no physical. Like, I think the only physical is in Japan for that game, but so, yeah, you know, paying full price for something like that, it's like, yeah, I'll wait for a sale, but man, that's going to be a hard wait, because, man, it's just, this year has been incredible because, you know, it's a great year when not only do you have the big games really exceed expectations, like, for some people it's definitely going to be, you know, kind of miss opportunity, like, you know, already talked about stuff like Zelda Tears of the Kingdom and Final Fantasy 16 before, where it's not going to be for everybody, but, you know, I loved Final Fantasy 16, and the parts I played at Tears of the Kingdom had a lot of fun with, so yeah, it's just like trying to find that balance, because I want to start Fire Emblem, right? And you know, because it's been a long time since I played a Fire Emblem game, so I really want to get into that, but then it's like I'm also playing Master Detective Archives Raincode, which I love because I love Danganronpa, right? So looking forward to that. And then there's another one from Spike Chunsoft upcoming called Anonymous Codes that looks kind of interesting. Like, I might look into that at some point, and it's just man, like, it is incredible the amount of just amazing games that have been coming out just each month. Like, there hasn't been a month that's just been dull, right? Like, I'm pretty sure every month had at least one major release, if not like 20 major releases, and then, yeah, you get these surprise hits, like I said, with Hi-Fi Rush, and right now Sea of Stars, which, you know, I'm so happy that went on like Game Pass and PlayStation Plus and all that, which we'll definitely talk about PlayStation Plus later on, because, yeah, the prices of that, I'll definitely make a discussion on that at some point, but yeah, I just wanted to make this little quick video to, I guess, just discuss 2023 with everyone, because, man, it's been an amazing year. And have you played like all these games? Let me know, because I don't know how I can. Like, I'm amazed at myself for the amount of games I already played and finished in, you know, Final Fantasy 16, Trails into Reverie, Atelier Rise of 3, right? Like, those are 3 long big and long RPGs, right? So it's just, Yeah, you know, and like I said, all these other ones, like, we kind of forgot about the Dead Space and Resident Evil 4 remake because there's so many other things out there, or same with the Metroid Prime remaster, that's kind of just shoved aside now because it's like, what do you pick and choose, you know? It's an incredible year, it's an overwhelming year, sometimes, you know... Like, I'm so happy to have a year like this, but at the same time, it's like, just slow down a little bit, please, like, you know, like, and I think that's where we might take things a little for granted, right, because, you know, we have slower years where it's like, okay, there's great games every year, but, you know, we get slower years where there's nothing that will be spectacular for one year compared to the next, but, you know, while this year it's just like, we said Game of the Year like 80 times already for different games, because the first Game of the Year people would say would be like Hogwarts Legacy, then was Zelda Tears of the Kingdom, then people were saying Final Fantasy 16, now people are saying Baldur's Gate 3, maybe Starfield takes that, I don't know, it's just... What is happening this year? It's, yeah, like, let me know what you all think about this year. Have you played, you know, how many 2023 games have you played yourself and finished? Let me know in the comments, and I'll see you next time, everyone. Have a great rest of your day. Time to get back into playing some of these games, hopefully getting through some of them. Hey everyone, hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, be sure to leave a like and comment, and subscribe if you want to see more, or if you just want to see any of my skits and then nothing else and leave the video, that's fine too. Thanks everyone, take care.